Hello and welcome to Onesies, a podcast of human suffering. My name's Andrew.
My name's Emily.
Is it M? Is it M? M, I think we need to reveal to the audience in episode 6 of season 18 that you have a nickname that apparently everyone calls you, except never on the show until this episode. We are discussing The Bondsman, the 2025 Amazon Prime Kevin Bacon.
And
It's
his
not
dick. Kevin Bacon and his dick
Kevin
are
Bacon
starring in
and
this.
his stipulated hog. Literally, it is a hog. We do get we'll get to it.
And that's admitted by another man.
By another man who is impressed
who is a
by this,
straight man and has not like at all creeped out.
not at all.
So that's
creeped out.
good. That's good.
Hey,
There's a plus.
there's a plus. This show's all about men admiring each other's penises in a not gay way. Thanks for picking it. Okay.
You're welcome.
So, episode 6, there are only 2 more. Thank God. There's only 2 more. Revelations. And it is a direct follow-up to last episode. It also, in the fucking movie that is this 4 hours of television Emily's making, in this fucking 98-minute movie, in this 4-hour television show Emily's making me watch, it is, God, I don't know, sometime in the second act. I don't even know if it's third act. It's not third act material even. Okay, so Lucky has kidnapped Hub. We open with Mama Bear arriving on the scene to where we ended last episode, where Hub, it turns out, failed to save that young woman. But that's okay because nobody really wants to help anybody in this show.
They want to help each other because families stick together, ride or die.
I mean, Lucky's not wrong that Hub requires his family to shower him with affection and baby him at all times. We'll get to that too. It's a bad person fight, is what it is. It's a shitty man fight, and it's beneath Kevin Bacon to be portraying men of this sort.
It is, for sure.
2025. I think he stopped doing movies like this in like fucking 1998 or something. Like, he never did just like
block.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So
mom finds the truck overturned. And she's concerned. Mama Bear. Let's call her Mama Bear. I like that. It's only 6
Mama
episodes
Bear.
in, and we can finally distinguish the two.
Oh, don't worry. We'll have some nicknames for the other one later on.
And she runs to the sheriff's office, where, oh God, I don't even know what's happening. Oh yeah. They find the girl.
On.
They find the girl.
You're watching the show in the background.
I am. This is literally the part where I completely blanked. But the sheriff comes over to talk to her and talk about Hub and where he was and all that stuff, right? Doesn't she? No, she doesn't. But she plays nice. She's playing really nice to the mom. Like, we should have dinner, we should have lunch, whatever. But clearly Mama Bear is very, very concerned, and she's trying to get a hold of Hub, but she's faking that she knows where Hub is and everything's fine. I suspect. Go ahead.
No, I was just waiting for whatever you were watching to occur in the episode. Hey, I couldn't hear. That didn't come through the Zoom
Bite
filter.
Me. I said bite me.
Cool. So now do we cut to Hub and...
Yeah, Hub and Lucky.
Lucky has stripped 63 six
66, 67, something like
66
that.
to 67-year-old Kevin Bacon down to his black tighties. Um, at,
Just say you were body shaming Kevin Bacon last week. If I knew a man who looked like that at 66 or 67, I would not kick him out of bed. Let's just say that.
cool.
Hug, hug excluded.
Well, that comes up immediately. As Lucky is saying, I am going to beat the truth out of you, and Marianne's going to know who you are for real. She might never get me back, and I'm going to be a piece of shit again, but she's not going to be with you because you too, sir, are a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Um, he then says something along the lines of, but I can see why she keeps going back to you. I took a peek. I gotta say, I'm a grower, not a shower myself. And that is an impressive piece of Kevin Bacon penis that we are not showing on this episode for Emily. For M. Okay. He then breaks some of his fingers, Kevin Bacon's fingers, with a hammer, and we cut to 1 month ago, which is, by the way,
Is this before or after he starts recording? Because he is also
he
recording
records. I think he
this.
records it. Okay,
He's
fine. He records it.
recording this as to send to Marianne.
Oh my God. Wait, hold on. When do we cut to Nashville?
It's not till later. It's like
Okay,
halfway
okay.
through the
Okay,
episode, I
cool.
think. I
Okay,
think.
cool. Okay. So we then have, yes, so we get this really creepy. This is also Lucky's best episode as an actor,
I would
arguably.
agree.
Yeah.
His accent didn't bother me this
No,
time. Yeah, no, he was great. I mean,
yeah,
for this.
for this. So, but he's like being super creepy and he's like, this is totally normal. He's weird. And you like see Kevin Bacon's, hot septuagenarian bod back there, all
Not a septuagenarian yet.
sexagenarian, his hot sexagenarian bod back
Oh
there.
yeah,
By the way,
sexagenarian.
if I remember, t-shirt, check out that hot sexagenarian bod over there. If you want that t-shirt, of course, email Mr. Emily at oneseyspod.com. Now, Mr. Emily does all of our merch, or I'm
The
sorry,
pod swag.
as we'll start calling him now, Mr. M. Okay, we cut to a month in the past. A month, mind you, is 4 weeks ago. We are on episode 6. Television shows traditionally take place every week. This one obviously does not, which we probably would have known if we cared about the time scale, but this is probably about 4 fucking days after the first episode.
Yeah, that's what it feels like.
It doesn't matter. It just like, how did they not have a fucking show Bible? Like, how did
Let's write
ChatGPT?
a show
We
Bible.
could write a
We
show
could
Bible
sell it on Amazon.com.
for the Bondsman.
Yeah, people would love it. We could get Kevin Bacon to sign it.
We might be able to do that, but no one would love it. Okay. So it just occurred to me, ChatGPT couldn't remember the details because they were using an older ChatGPT. So it had forgotten when it got to the outline for this episode. I don't know that I'm kidding either. Like, I had ChatGPT outline a fucking choose your own adventure land that time forgot, and it lost track, and it's losing track in very similar ways. Okay, so
Flashback to a month ago
a month ago at the bar,
at the bar. Yeah.
Lucky is watching a game. Hub comes in, hangs out, talks to the bartender who's going to be the girl who died, who likes Lucky. They're good pals. Everything is super chummy between the two of
Even
them.
even Hub and Lucky, yeah.
Even
When
Hub and Lucky are okay at the start.
it's kind of wild to just like Lucky seems like I mean, like all the dumb religious stuff aside, like he just seems like, no, Marianne's a really great woman and I really love her, but
Who
Marianne. But I hate that he's like, she makes me a better person. And it's like, it's not her job to do that, asshole.
To
Not
which
her
Kevin
job.
Bacon then says, it is her job to do that. And I don't like that she's doing her job on you.
Yeah.
Emily, for some reason, is ignoring that instead of saying Marianne,
They call her M the whole time.
they call
The
her
whole
M the
time.
whole time, which has never
Both of
happened
them.
before. Both of
Never.
them, and will happen in the present fucking day at the end of the episode.
It's like they copied and pasted her name and replaced it with M in the script. They just decided anytime in this episode that they refer to her, it's going to be M M M M M. It is the most bizarre thing that has happened on the show, and a lot of bizarre things have happened.
Because, listener, we have not been hiding this from you. They never call her
They've
this
never called her that.
in episodes 1 to 5. Okay, so we then get Lucky just like, man, I just need you to fucking get out of their lives because you're not a man of God like I am. Hub punches him. Lucky's like, I give up.
Threatens to kill him.
Threatens to kill him. The bouncer beats the shit out of Hub, and then at the end is like, by the way, man, Lucky's gonna fucking kill you now. Like that's the
Yeah,
plan.
yeah.
Um,
Which again feels like it went from 0 to 60 in a snap of a finger. Like him being this man of God bullshit, and then to just turn like that back into the old mobster thing.
so
It's
what
so fucking weird.
what Hub does is he threatens to um, get word back to Lucky's crew in Boston that Lucky's a snitch. And that
Mhm.
actually scares Lucky. And
Yeah.
that's when we start twisting. And then the bartender girl is watching this whole thing. And at the end, Lucky leaves his hat on the bar, and the bartender girl picks it up. Pin in that. Okay. Do we cut to Nashville, or do we continue on with this?
I think we continue on with this.
So Hub goes out back and sits in his truck and drinks himself. I don't think so. I think we go to Nashville because I think we cut to Hub sitting in his truck drinking and watching the bouncer leave before going in and shooting Lucky, but it's not
God,
Lucky,
this
it's that
scene is
girl.
so long
Okay.
in the bar.
Yeah, it's forever. I swear there's the Nashville scene, so I'm just going to talk about it because we need to find a new nickname for M. Because we cut to Marianne and Cade, who left the show 2 episodes ago, and we were like, oh no, Marianne's so great. How are we going to survive this show now that she's really gotten some agency and shown what a solid lead would be like? Well, don't worry, because they're singing a love song to each other.
They are singing a love song to each other. To be fair, it is admitted that it was written by mom and dad. It was written by M and Hub for
I'm
each other
sorry,
to sing.
what was Oedipus's mom's name?
I forget.
Okay, well, that's Emily, or no, oop, boo.
Jesus. God,
So,
you are being so mean to me
wow.
lately. What is your deal?
Marianne's new nickname. Yours would,
Jocasta is the
Jesus
mom.
Christ. No, sorry. Can't be that. We can't be that accurate. Also, you wouldn't be there. The current bit is that you're into sexagenarian men
Oh,
who are
that's right.
fit. Honestly, not to like dox you, but given where you live, I bet you could go man watch a bunch of fucking ripped sexagenarians.
Why do you think I go to the beach all the time? They're ripped people of all ages,
Okay.
baby.
So, um,
They're singing a
yeah,
love song. You can tell that the son is very nervous, and his mom cuts. They're recording in Nashville, and mom cuts them, and he's concerned that he's fucked up. Like, oh God, I messed up. I messed this up, didn't I? And she's like, no, you're doing great. You just need to relax. If you're nervous, go get a soda. And she takes a phone call. This is where she takes the phone call from the sheriff, right?
the sheriff who has put together a situation room.
Yeah, but we don't know that right away.
We don't know that right away. It seems like it's a friendly call because um she's not looking for Hub. They're asking about the,
She's just letting her know that Lucky made bail
oh yeah,
because
that's right. That's right.
because of whatever, whatever. And
Yeah.
Marianne is like, no, we're in Nashville. It's fine. We're not even close. And I think she asks, like, is Hub with you? Because we need to get in touch with him and let him know too.
Yeah.
And
And
she's like, nope, we're in Nashville. And then she plays the sheriff plays really nice. She's like, oh, I'm so excited for you. Kate is going to be such a big star. Everybody in town is going to be so excited. And then as like they're kind of cutting back, they kind of cut back the camera, and you see that they're at this really long table with like 20 sheriff deputies. I don't know, are there federal
highly
agents or
unlikely.
anything?
Highly unlikely, but
Yeah.
continue.
Are they federal agents or anything? I don't
No,
know.
they're
Whatever.
just the local sheriff. It's really
Yeah, for this
stupid,
tiny town.
though. At least the black lady is getting some shit to do.
Yeah. And then she hangs up the call and is like, Marianne knows what happened. Oh no, she asks about the hardware store that blew
Yeah,
up the two episodes ago.
two episodes ago.
So she knows that Marianne is involved, and she's like, we need to tap her phone line.
Which is not how you do a phone tap. Also, a sheriff's deputy was killed in that episode. So I
Right.
just want you, they would have fucking killed all of these people by now.
Yeah.
Like, they'd be Karen reading all of them.
Yeah.
Do you even know what you just agreed to?
I don't know what Karen Reed is now.
Cool. Some lady might have killed her boyfriend and been like, nah, man, he was a fucking piece of shit cop. All of his piece of shit cop friends
I
killed him and
watched a, I
framed
watched
me.
a 2020 on that recently,
Yeah.
actually.
And
Okay, now that you mention it, yeah.
I'm like, I don't actually care.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care either way. I'm glad you got off. I hope,
Yeah.
like, cool. Um,
So then cut
so
back to Hub. He's
in
in
the
his car
past,
in the past, and that actually is
I already
happening.
said what happened. He went in, he shoots her, he thinks it's lucky.
He went in, he saw somebody in a cowboy hat and a shadow. He thinks it's Lucky. He shoots him. But he runs into the room and sees that it's Cheryl, and she dies before he can get help. Here's the thing. He's so apologetic. Okay, he's drunk, but he's not acting like he's drunk. He's not stumbling. He's not, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe the act of killing somebody sobers you up very quickly.
Maybe.
But,
I bet it
but,
doesn't, actually.
but so like, I can see how one being drunk, you could make the assumption that
Hmm.
somebody is somebody else. He's not acting drunk though. One, and two, it was a fucking accident. Like, I
Hmm.
don't like, while I can understand feeling guilty, I don't see how this is like sending you to hell.
Pin in that.
And in that, my theory is that this is like all a dream. He's going to wake up and it's all going to be a dream. And he's just feeling guilty about killing the lady. And he's going to go turn himself in, and that'll be the end of the show. I don't think that's what's really going to happen, but wouldn't that be like the best and worst way to end this show? Being a hacky ending like that? No.
We'll see. Yes, I mean, I didn't watch The American Life on Mars, but that's exactly what they did.
Oh, is it? Oh my
Yeah.
God.
They're on a spaceship to Mars, and it's their VR dream to keep them busy. Okay. So, hey, that's one season too. Ooh. Harvard Keitel. Ooh. Okay. So Hub cleans up the scene, zooms out of there. Lucky comes downstairs when his song ends because he's been playing his record so loud he didn't hear the gunshot or the
Yeah.
commotion. Which is funny because hey, we didn't know if it was diegetic or non-diegetic sound, you know. Hey, this is good stuff. Ah, hey. As I always think about, like, what did we watch the other day? Oh, did you watch the Poker Face finale yet?
I did.
Okay, and Natasha Lyonne directed it, and I'm like, hey, chicks could direct shit this whole time.
Who
Whoa,
knew?
who knew? But this, on the other hand, I believe it's a lady director, and it's just like, wow, your film school professor, if they're proud of you, they should be ashamed of themselves too.
Yeah.
Okay. So we then cut to, so Lucky sees Hub zoom off. He goes downstairs, sees the cleaning thing. He's not going to piece it together for apparently a month. We
Yeah.
cut to the
We
Back to
cut
the
back
future
to
or the
the
present.
present where we've seen all of this happen. We know now what Hub did, but Hub hasn't actually admitted that that's what he did on camera,
Correct.
which is what Lucky wants him to do
Yes.
to show to M. And
To show to Lucille Bluth.
but Hub lies, I think, and says, "Oh, Marianne already knows everything."
No, he doesn't say. He does say that. He said, does he lie? Because
Because we don't know, I
we
guess.
have been getting hints of this, what has happened to Cheryl since the second episode in the series, I believe. We're going to have a demon fight. Lucky is going to survive being thrown across a room multiple times, at which point it's just kind of like, okay, cool. So the show's not actually, the stakes in the show are not on this plane of reality, so I don't have to worry about that. But
And he's got a big gun and he's shooting at the demons. So they're the same air demons that
from
we
last episode,
from last episode. But they don't react to getting shot by him,
by him,
but they do react to getting shot
Hub,
by Hub,
Hub,
who pulls his broken hand out of one of the handcuffs on one side and then somehow gets the
uses the
hammer
hammer to
to
take off
bust
the other
himself out, but then can
handcuff
only use one hand to like cock the shotgun and actually shoot people. So he, of course, shoots the black guy first,
to
who's
be
climbing on the
fair, the black
ceilings or
guy does
something.
come after him
Yes,
first.
yes.
So, but then Lucky is fighting the white guy,
Who's like a fucking truck. He's huge.
and then Lucky escapes when Hub kills the first demon and the other demon realizes what's going on.
Yeah.
Hub's out of bullets, so he takes out his penis and smacks the guy with it
In the face,
repeatedly in the
just as a joke.
face. It's like the end of Duck Patrol, folks. It's just like the end of Duck Patrol, which Emily still doesn't know what I'm talking about because I haven't made the fucking poster to send to her, but I really need to. Okay, so no, he actually takes out the chainsaw that was promised to us in the first at the fucking, this is the exciting shit that's happening in the show this season. Always. And then he chainsaws the thing in the head. We have him call his mama to come take care of him. Mama is bandaging him up. He goes, Mama Bear, I think I might know why I went to hell.
Yeah.
We are in the third act of this episode, if you want to give it an act structure. We're in the last 4 minutes.
We're in the last like 6 minutes of the episode.
Why? But what we're actually finding out is, as far as we can ascertain from the information presented to us, ascertain's the wrong word. Somebody can email Mr. Emily at onesespod.com with the correct word. Hub's telling the truth. We have no reason. We have had so little insight into whether or not Kevin Bacon has acknowledges an internal monologue that in theory he's telling the truth, and he's finding out now that he accidentally killed that girl and he forgot because he was blackout drunk. Cool. We've watched him stare at her ghost.
Yeah, why is he staring at her ghost?
He wasn't, dude. Maybe he wasn't. This is such a bad show you made me watch. Why did you make me watch this show? Dracula the series, for a glorious moment in time, we thought Dracula and that terrible actor were going to be boyfriends. And we were excited and we thought it was going to be weird and it sucked, but then it continued sucking in interesting ways. I could make fun of Rob Reiner that whole half season of that one show.
That was a nightmare.
This is like
the Rob Reiner one was a nightmare because it should have been good.
Yes,
it should have been good.
Because Rob Reiner. Okay.
So anyway, while Mom is cleaning up Hub, M and Pabe show up in their truck. Again, this makes me think that Marianne has had experience with all of this shit. She knows. Well, so she knows that something is up. She's like, The sheriff called me. She knows something's wrong. You need to tell Cabe everything about the demon hunting.
Cade.
Cade? Whatever.
Cade.
Dumb name. You need to tell Cade everything about the demon hunting. We all need to, like, no lies, get it all out on the table. The sheriff knows something is up. So again, she knows not only that the sheriff knows something is up, that the sheriff was likely tapping her phone. That's why she didn't call, and instead she drove from Nashville down to northern Georgia, wherever the fuck they are.
Not how wiretaps. Even in anyway.
Anyway, so there's an argument about not telling the kid, but inevitably they do tell the kid.
Now that I know that the kid is 20 and is the kid from Lost in Space who like grew up between seasons, it's so fucking dumb that he's supposed to be 15.
Yeah,
Like, because the resolution of it is they're gonna team up to fight the fucking demon.
yeah,
Kevin Bacon also has the opportunity to be like, by the way, I think I fucking killed that Cheryl chick at the bar.
yeah,
Don't worry though. Don't worry though. It wasn't because I was fucking her. It wasn't that situation, which we sort of assumed. It was
yeah.
instead that I thought it was lucky and I was killing him before he could kill me because he's a dangerous psychopath and I'm just a run-of-the-mill narcissist.
Yeah. So to prove the demon hunting thing, kind of, they
Shows him the
show the
bodies.
body that had been on fire or whatever,
Yeah. And the
which I
chinks on
thought
the
they
head.
just disintegrated because if there's a like physical evidence, why aren't the cops finding it at the warehouse? Oh, I guess he put the fires out here at the pool. Like
Yeah.
why are they not finding evidence of it? Whatever. Why can the fires of hell be put out by a fire extinguisher? That's my question. Um, and yeah, they decide to team up. Again, great concept. Should have been introduced in episode 2.
Cliffhanger so episode 1 maybe ends like we said with Lucky taking a hub hostage.
Yeah.
Episode 2 is, I guess, something like this episode, but yes, it ends with them deciding to be Dog the bounty hunter and family at the end of the second episode.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think that would be great.
that'd be fine.
But instead, it's episode 6, and
So it's episode 6.
that's the end of it.
Yeah,
I mean, they're going to demon hunt as a family.
cool.
Great. Excellent.
I have a proposition for you, Emily.
For me,
For you. What if next time we do both episodes?
okay.
Okay.
That means just means I have to watch them both
And you won't
at the same
remember
time.
either
And I
of
won't
them?
remember.
Oh my God. Watch them both at the same time. Literally.
One on my phone and one on TV or on my
Yeah.
computer or something.
Yeah.
That would
Yeah.
be redonk.
Okay. So, again, best episode of the season for Lucky
Yeah.
by far. I was like, oh, dude, what are you doing in this show? One of the worst episodes of the season, of the show. Sorry, not season, for Kevin Bacon. Like, he's really bad in the flashback. Like, you're just kind of like, so he's the bad guy. He's supposed to be the good guy of the scene because he's a redneck. It is like very odd coding for the scene, just really bad stuff.
And again, I don't really feel sympathy for him. I don't
No,
really understand, and this isn't on him as much as it's on the writing, like why he's gone to hell for this. So my actual real theory is that the truth went down differently. Like what we saw in the flashback was actually Lucky's sort of theory of what happened, but there was something else that happened that we didn't see. And I say that thinking that forgetting that this is a show with bad writing.
you do say that, forgetting this is a show with bad
Yeah.
writing. You are setting yourself up for a disappointment. I bet it's
Yeah.
never mentioned again.
It's got to be because did he have the opportunity to tell his mother why he went to hell?
It'll happen at the end of the it'll be the season cliffhanger.
Finale.
Yeah. The only question I have is Jolene
Jolene Purdy.
Jolene Purdy coming back? And if she does, is Marianne gonna be shitty to her?
So I'm glad you mentioned that because episode 7, which is called Paralysis, involves Midge, Hub and Midge and family. are trying to prevent the end time. So I'm guessing that this has something to do with the sacrifices and the maps and all the paperwork he left with her in last week's episode. Um, so yeah, I can't wait. The sheriff
Yeah.
will be back. Jolene Purdy's back. So maybe there's some shitty like the cops versus the end times thing happening where he's trying to run away from the cops, but he's also trying to do the, whatever, do the demon hunting.
I would assume the cops are gonna team up, are gonna see Hub is right by the end of it.
I don't know. We'll see. We will see. Thank you for watching this week, Andrew. Next week, we'll watch the last two episodes, episodes 7 and 8, Paralis and Lilith. Uh-oh. Um,
My
we will
God.
see you next
Oh,
time
I
when we
want to see how
wrap.
the show hates women. I want to see how much it's gonna hate women, Emily. You picked the best
We
shows for that.
We will watch next week. The last two episodes will wrap up season 18 of Onesies. Andrew, wake up. I'll see you in television land.
See you in television land, Emily.